Liz Bernier. I'm from Canadian HR Reporter for HR This Week. I'm here at the HRPA conference in downtown Toronto, and I'm sitting down with Shahid Wazed, and he's going to talk to us about recruiting on Facebook. Hi, Shahid.
Hello, Liz. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Thanks
Awesome.
for coming down.
No, thank you.
So your presentation today is going to be about Facebook recruiting. Can you
That's
tell
right.
us a bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. So, traditionally we've been using job boards a lot in Canada, but what's happening is that a lot of talent leaders are finding that people are not coming to their career site. So what is the alternative or unconventional method to reaching out to people? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So Facebook is just an example, but it's really talking about future of recruiting that is social, mobile, and inbound.
Okay. And can you talk to me a little bit about looking for passive talent instead of people who are just actively searching?
That's right. So I can give you a specific example actually. So heavy duty mechanics up in Edmonton, that's where I'm from, they actually stopped coming to the career site. So you would put out a job everywhere possible and they will not come to career site. So you will have about only 10 or 15 applications. So what we did is that we initiated a Facebook advertising campaign for heavy duty mechanics on Facebook. For that, within 3 days, we were able to get 99 qualified applicants at a cost of, are you ready for it? $1.78.
Oh my goodness, okay.
So that's what we're talking about.
Wow. Okay, so Facebook, it's not quite the same as LinkedIn, not quite the same setup. So what are employers looking for when employees or job seekers aren't quite setting up their profile the same way?
Yeah, it's true. LinkedIn is different than Facebook and vice versa. However, if you look at the Manpower data that came out, 72% of the job seekers are looking to Facebook for company info or job openings as opposed to LinkedIn. So Facebook is really very good for employer branding, but when it comes to passive talent headhunting, LinkedIn is still the best platform. However, for specific talent, as I've mentioned, heavy duty mechanics or tradespeople, so on and so forth, Facebook might be the platform for that passive recruiting.
So are you kind of building a relationship with the
That's
candidate
right.
that
That's
way before
exactly.
you ever actually make contact with them?
Yeah, exactly. One best way that employers can actually employ Facebook is to give candidates access to their recruiters. So we've been doing that since 2012 with the City of Edmonton Jobs Facebook page, and candidates edit up that service. So every Wednesday we have a half-hour live session where candidates can actually connect with recruiters on Facebook every single week. So whatever you're thinking, you have a problem with the resume writing, or you're seeking advice on your interview, or why you're not getting an interview with that particular employer, you know what? The recruiter will be able to give you that advice every week. So this is some of the unconventional ways that Facebook can be used, just because Americans, I don't have the Canadian data, but Americans spend about 40 minutes a day on Facebook. And I'm sure it'll be similar when it comes to Canada. But you compare that with LinkedIn, that is only 17 minutes a month, not a day. So 17 minutes a month on LinkedIn versus 40 minutes a day on Facebook. So if you're not on Facebook building your brand, if you're not on Facebook recruiting passive talent, as an employer, you're really missing out.
Great, okay. And is there anything else you would say to recruiters or employers who they're still kind of sticking to the job boards, they're not sure about this yet?
You know what? The train has left. Right? The train of social media has left, but still you can get on or get left behind. So right now I'll cite another data that came out from the LinkedIn's report that says that, so it actually survey results of 4,100 talent leaders, and Canada, when it comes to passive recruiting, is right now below average, that global average of 63%, and it's slipping to the red zone. In other words, when it comes to passive recruiting, we are nowhere. And when it comes to passive recruiting, if you look at the other countries, the US and China leading the show. So we are just going to be not competitive anymore. And as I said, at the beginning of the interview, your critical talent will stop coming to your career site. So do you want to wait for that and then react? You can. Or proactively, you say, you know what, the future is social, future is mobile, future is inbound. How do we prepare our recruiters for them, right? So.
Great. Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for coming by, Shahid. That was great.
No problem. Thank you.